So this is a sad announcement. I know this might be a bit, hard to understand, but my one friend, he runs this YouTube channel, Zoomed Insight. I think I had a shout out for him. He had a shout out for me once or twice. He's he wanted me to tell all of his fans that he's officially moving, and because of that, he's moving into a place with no internet, and he cannot make his YouTube channel anymore. He has been telling me for a long time that he's really been upset that he was not able to make these videos, and it's kind of been eating him up inside. But he's given me a physical letter and describing everything that he's been going through, and it's pretty hard. Like a lot of the stuff he's been having to tell me. Let me get the letter that he wrote out. 1 second. So yeah, I've gotten his note right here, and it says, "Dearest Tom Perfect, I regret to inform you that I am moving to Zimbabwe to follow my dreams, and I leave my YouTube channel in absolute ruin. I apologize for shouting you out that one time, and now it amounts to nothing, and I've really betrayed your friendship. I am sorry, and I hope that your YouTube channel will be the greatest YouTube channel on earth. Thank you very much." Zoomed Insight. So, a bit of a retrospective. I was the one who actually was behind all of his videos. He's not actually blind, believe it or not. It's kind of crazy. He just kind of did that for making, like, him have... Because he was trying to make this YouTube channel, right? Like, he was trying to make it where he needed a shtick. And the main thing is that he just was like, well, how many people are like blind playing video games? I don't think that's really a thing. And I told him that that's probably not a good idea because, if you say you're blind, you kind of have to like prove you're blind. And I mean, you can see, look at all of his games back there. I mean, he's got so many. Like, he's not actually blind. Like, you can tell with how many. Let me just pause this for a second. Let me mute this. But yeah, like we've hung out like semi regularly, and especially with, like, you can see, like, how would he play all these games if he's not blind? Like, he was just trying to do it to be, kind of funny, because it's like, look how many games, like, you saw how many games were in my videos. I mean, I probably have like, well, actually with my Steam library I have like a lot, but physically I got about 400, 500. I mean, he's got like 3,000 physically. He can totally see. He's just playing it up for the camera. Yeah, like that thing at Walmart, he just figured out that, like, yeah, if you didn't have a car, you could totally just say you're blind, and it's like, yeah, it really, I mean, if you were blind, yeah, it would suck. I do feel bad for the people who are blind that can't go and you know, get their groceries. It's kind of sucky. I imagine people. I do though imagine people at Walmart would do what he said, because it's really not. It's not fair for people like them. But since he's not blind, it really doesn't matter. And then yeah, he really just wanted to like complain about Nintendo stuff more than anything else, because you can see, like, he didn't even stick with the shtick about being blind. I mean, he had that in his one thing. He also changed his name like 3 times. Like, he couldn't even settle on it. So it was probably for the best that his channel, had an autopsy and it's gone. But yeah, so he had 2 videos where it was about him being blind, and then he references it in here, and then he was always saying about in the beginning of his episodes that he has a blind perspective. I think it's still even here in the description. I'm legally blind. Yeah, he's not. I share my personal experience. Hi, here we dive into the world of gaming, cover the latest gaming news, and explore accessibility in games and tech. I'm legally blind. He's not. I share my personal experiences navigating the gaming world, the good, the bad, and the funny. I also talk about whatever catches my interest, so expect honest takes, thoughtful commentary, and a zoomed in perspective you won't find anywhere else. And yeah, he really hasn't done much of that stuff because he literally only wanted to talk about how, when he has all those games, he's only trying to keep them to sell them. He doesn't really even like Nintendo, to be honest with you. He's just he really likes PlayStation. He's just kind of like, because someone doing all these videos, I mean, come on, he's, is 4K N64 really real? Do you think he was even gonna play it? Like, come on, he's you see how many games he's got back there. He doesn't even like that N64. He doesn't even like Nintendo. He's only got it because people are paying all this much money. I mean, look at that. Like 900 views on. There's one of them. I thought one of them had 900 views, but yeah, like this $80 game is already failing. Like he didn't even play Mario Kart at all, dude. Yeah, 920 views. Donkey Kong Bonanza, like dude, he didn't even play it. He was just playing Halo, and he was just like, yeah, I think I should just like make up. Oh no, first impressions from a legally blind gamer. That's the third, or I think the fourth video with him. But yeah, dude, he wasn't even playing. He literally wasn't even playing it. Like I played like the first hour and he just made commentary on it. So it's whatever though. I kind of feel bad that he hasn't made it a video in like a month. He kind of gave up on it. So now that he's moving to Zimbabwe, it's like kind of a culture shock. Like he won't have enough money. Like I know he's white, but his parents are actually black. So and they're taking him to Zimbabwe, and he's not going to be able to like you know really do this much because he's going to have to sell all of his video games to actually get to Zimbabwe with his parents. Like the only reason why he had all this money is because he was able to just save up working here, but since Zimbabwe is so like dangerous, he's got no money and he's not going to be able to do anything with it. So, yeah. Kind of sucky. I hope maybe one day but he says he's not going to do anything for a long time. So if he does, he's just lying. But kind of sucky. I mean, he got really far though. I mean, 47 subscribers. That's better than mine. But yeah, he wanted me to clear the room before he makes his own video because it might be months with him moving and all that. Moving into apartment, moving continents. I mean, that's not easy, dude. So yeah, well, that's the channel update thing on Zoomed Insight. I hope every one of his fans, including me, he could have done a little better. But it's just kind of sucky. Like, yeah, he's got to give up his dreams because his parents are moving, so he's got to follow him across the continents. But yeah, I hope you're gonna be good out there, Zoomed Insight. So wherever YouTube may take you, I hope you have a good one.